Hello and welcome to Dreamscape Marketing's first WordPress tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to cover the basics of WordPress. The first thing we're going to do is show you how to log into your WordPress account, and then we're going to show you some basic formatting techniques for pages in WordPress. So in your web browser, to log into your account, all you need to do is type in your domain name /wp-admin. That brings you to the WordPress admin screen. So we're going to use my website here as an example, markingemi.com/wp-admin. And the wp-admin works on any WordPress site. So this brings you to the login screen here. You can see my username already saved. All you do is type in the password you set up when you set up WordPress. And this should bring you to what WordPress calls your dashboard, which is basically your home page in WordPress. At this point, if I'm doing any editing, I like to open up a second window here that has my website live. So when I make changes, I could go ahead and run a test on them. Now I'm also going to show you WordPress's preview feature, but it's also nice to just actually see it live. So we're going to keep that open here on the side. Back to the dashboard. The dashboard shows you at a high level everything going on in your WordPress site. It shows you how many pages you have. I have 12. How many blog posts. And then your categories and tags, those are related to your blog, and we'll cover those in another tutorial. So to add a new page, all you do is go down here on the left side, and there's pages, add new. We click that, and it brings you to the new page design center, whatever you want to call it. So to add a new page, the first thing you do is type in your title. We're going to call this test just for purposes of the tutorial. You can see WordPress adds the permalink there, so this is going to be markingemi.com/test. And then we have our text window. So I'm just going to type in some text for the purposes of our tutorial here. So this is a test page, real creative. And as you can see, I want to get into some formatting here. It's really not that different from your standard editing software, be it Microsoft Word or Pages. And you can see most of the editing features we have up top here are exactly the same. In fact, they look the same. We have bold, italics, strike through, underline, adding bullets, numbers, indenting. They all look just like they would if you use Microsoft Word at work. So it's really easy for anybody to pick up and start editing their website and their text in WordPress. What I do want to show you is some of the more advanced features that you'll probably be using often when you update the site. The first one will be adding hyperlinks to your website. So I'm going to just type in Google here. Say we wanted to link to Google in our page. All we do is you select the word or words that you want to be linked, and you click this chain link right here. It says Insert Link. Now, the editing window here is very straightforward. First thing it asks for is what website we're going to. We're going to go to google.com, so www.google.com. It's important when you're typing in the link URL that you type in the http:// before the name, or else WordPress will assume that it's part of your own website. It'll ask you if you don't type it in before you insert the link if you want it, and it'll put it in there for you. You don't really need to be concerned with any other section here except for target. If you want the link to open up in a new window or in the current window, so these top two options, often I like to have the links open in a new window so that the person on my website will stay on my website. This will just open in another window. So I'm going to go ahead and click Open in a New Window, and then click Insert. So now we have a link in our page, and we have some text. So the next thing I want to show you is how to add an image. Images are used a lot on websites. They're great. It's not good to see all text images. Change it up. So to insert an image, there's a couple of different places to go. Where I usually insert my images is right here up top, Upload. It says Add an Image. You click that, and WordPress brings you to their uploading center. So just choose a file to upload. If it's from your computer, you're going to stay on the From Computer tab. That's the one we usually use. So you click Select Files. Give it a second here. And now it brings you to our image selections. It brings you basically to your computer anywhere you can go. I'm just going to select a random picture here that I have, one of my stock photos. Click select, and then WordPress automatically begins uploading the image for you. All right, this is a picture of doctors from one of our former one of our clients. So you could change the name here. I'm going to put doctors, and then you could actually have the image linked to something. If you leave it as it currently is, the image is going to link to itself. So when someone clicks on it, they'll get an enlarged version of it on your website. Or you could have, you know, no link, or you could change the link to, you know, another website. Say it was, you know, a business that you had that had, you know, doctors. You could just link the image there. The final two options here, alignment and size, are for where you want the image to auto-align itself and how big you want. So if you want the image to be full size, you click full size, and say you wanted it on the right side of the page, click right side of the page. And then make sure you click insert into post. That's the most common error. People just click save and their image never shows up. So now we have text, a hyperlink, and an image. You can see the image is quite large. And before publishing, WordPress gives you the option to preview your changes that you've made. So we click preview over here on the right side of the page, and it takes you to a preview screen. The preview screen, obviously my image is way too large. So we're going to go ahead and close this and change the size of the image. To edit the image within the page, all you do is scroll over the image and click on the image, and there's a small edit image window. Click on that, and we can change the size of the image. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink it as small as I can. Change it to about 60%, and hit update. Now we'll preview the page one more time. And there we go. We got a nice image right there on the page. And we have our text. And let's see if our Google link works. Click on it, and it takes us off the site to Google. Great. The final thing I want to do before I go ahead and publish this page is talk about the attributes. In WordPress, it's very easy to organize where you put your pages. So currently, if I hit publish, this would show up on my navigation. I'm just going to go over here to my homepage. It would show up here because it would be a parent page. I don't want that because this is just a test page, or, you know, say this was a sub page. So you can go here and see these are my main pages up here. These are all the top ones. Anything indented is a sub page. So I'm going to go ahead and put this underneath about. And then before you click publish again, there's an order feature here. Say you had multiple pages and you wanted to number them from 1 to 10 so that they showed up in that order. So all you would do is rank the ones you wanted higher, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the ones you wanted at the bottom, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to leave this as 0 because it's only one page, and I'm just going to hit publish. All right, WordPress then notifies you the page has been published. I'm going to go over here to my site and hit refresh. And after the page loads, there it is, the test page right here, and we can see it in all its glory. There we go. You can see this is our test, this test page, and that's the image that we loaded. So that's our first tutorial on just basically adding pages and formatting our pages. Tune in next time. We're going to go over a lot of other things. Thanks.